of this proposal, accepted the proposal. Since 99, we have 3 scales. And today in 2014, China supports IPMA financially. Now look at this thing from project management viewpoint. IPMA Executive Board in January was taking a shortcut without realizing the potential of China, saying remove them. And today China pays lot of euros and for membership and certification, which you will see, to IPMA. China is #1 today out of all the 58 countries with 44% of certified project managers of all the universe. 44% people in certification of level C come from China, whom we wanted to remove. The message is, look at the longer picture, and then you can come back. Now let me start with this now. I'm going to talk about before EPTs on new dimensions. What is the new direction? In which direction are we moving? Why project management, as Professor Mishra said, is the backbone of the country, society, economic, or whatever you name it. And India has to do a lot in this area. India is one of the weak nations in project management globally. I've just come back from Oslo. I've just come back from Rotterdam. We have seen the presentations from the government, from the industry. They're far, far ahead. It's unbelievable. But we will catch it up. We have that confidence that Indian brain, Indian gray cells are stronger or equal to anybody in the world. But let's start with this. In 1991, Roosevelt Cantor, very famous professor who compiled the Harvard Business Review for over 10 years, she wrote in the article in September to 1991 issue, and she said in that article, the 4 lines which you may not be able to see, I'll read it for you. Project management discipline will dominate the substantial part of 21st century. 21st century substantial part. And there are reasons why will it do. And we'll come to know about it more. It is becoming a fact today, it's a reality, everything is project. In fact, anything you do is project. There's one slide which will tell you that whatever you do is a project. Listening to me is also a project. So what is the difference between small project, medium project, large projects? What are the differences? Why do we look at this so carefully today, like a profession in medical or engineering or chartered accountant? Now, PMA established in 93 as a non-profit society because we wanted to make India project-oriented India. Our feeling at the time was clear that India is a trader's mentality country. It's a country of traders. It's a country of Raj, large license Raj. It's a country which has tremendous capacity, tremendous kind of people's brain power. There's no dearth. India's brain power is greater than anybody in the world or equal to some. But what is lagging is the project thinking, project orientation. Mr. late Mantosh Sondhi, Diane, Dr. D.V. Kapoor, former Cabinet Secretary S. Rajgopal, and Dr. Abid Hussain, late Dr. Abid Hussain, are ambassadors. 4 of them, plus myself, 5 of us, sat down and said, Jan, let's do this. Because one of my, besides IT, one of my strong forte in young age was to unify BHEL through project management. And we called this Integrated Project Management System in 76 to 79. BHEL had a problem, a serious problem. Russian system prevalent in Haridwar. British system prevalent in BHEL Bhopal. Czechoslovakian system prevalent in BHEL Hyderabad. American system prevalent in BHEL Tiruchirappalli. One material code, different production practice. Krishnamurthy was the chairman then. One of the material which was surplus in Haridwar, the same material, very costly material, was requested by Bhopal to be airlifted from Japan. Same company. You see the divisions? You see the disadvantages of division? Division destroys you. Integration makes you flourish. And IPMS became the integrating device. I suggested to chairman then, and I'm very young, I was 31, and all the people whom I'm going to unify are much more senior. The only good thing was that I was electrical engineer. I never did anything electrical engineering in my life, except getting degree, never worked. So I became the architect of IPMS, made 14-digit code unified throughout BHEL. More than 80,000 papers were produced. Group specification, main assembly, everything in BHEL was codified. One material code. And there was a lot of resistance. That's how I learned how to manage people without title. I was senior manager at DGM. They used to say, he's a chamcha of the chairman. So, all right, I'm chamcha, but look at what I'm saying. Is it right? Is it wrong? Is it right? Let's do it. Humility makes people to be united. The moment you become arrogant, you can be thrown away. So it is this mission which we create project-oriented. India is divided in silos, functional silos, government babus, director HR, director production, director projects, director finance, even today. The Maharatna companies are also divided into functional silos. There's a title called director projects, but he has no authority on finance. Finance can say, yes, not possible. When you become delivery-oriented, delivery becomes the integrating device, then you have power to take decisions. So the aim in '93 was to create project-oriented India. And it came from the background that India in '93 and even today, to some extent, to large extent, we are traders short-term. Creative things, expand it, more traffic, expand it, more traffic, expand it, create. Somebody will come and open the earth, lay the pipeline for gas, close. Somebody will come with the fiber optics. Third will come here, digging the road 10 times using old technology. If you come from the airport on 3rd, at 1 o'clock when I came, lady was cleaning by brush before the charcoal is put on the ring road. A lady, 3rd of October, with a small brush. Technology poor, employment, this is the way you create. Very important. I like you to look at this. I'm putting more, create project-oriented. What is project-oriented? I will follow. This, just to show you IPMA things here, is a central organization. IPMA is the central. There are 58 organizations. We have included Malaysia recently. Only in 28th of September, we have admitted them, the Association of Project Managers in Malaysia. So this is an organization of 57, the best practices. Each association, APM, UK, Germany, Italy, Sweden, Denmark, you name it, everybody comes once in 6 months, learn from each other what is best. It is not one size fits all. Some countries are small. Nepal is also a member. Each one has different problems. We look at it together for 2 days, come out collectively. The other central organization, which of course you see here, are Japan and PMI of USA. There is only centralized. They have operations from Philadelphia and from Tokyo. Japanese are not expanding beyond more or less their own territory. But American system, centralized system, a lot of full-time people, over 200, the centralized system, everything flows to United States. The certification or the membership, some part remains inside the country. So these are the movements today. There are 2 camps, centralized camp versus decentralized camp. Decentralized camps appreciate the context of each country. One size fits all is not possible today. Globally, the right side, the centralized organization believes in one size fits all. In my own estimate, it's a matter of 10 years when the right side will disappear. Because in global race today, you have to understand that it is not one size fits all. If you're talking about my friends call that in China, if one person puts the done, no, not possible. Nobody does that. One size fits all is not valid. So the next one which you can see here, Australia joined us, and we hope that PMA Japan will also join in a couple of years. They are very keen to work with the federal organization on an integrated basis. The next slide, you don't have to read these. These are all the countries, just to show you Europe is very strong. Even today, IPMA is very European-centric. If you see the board of directors, Guatemala has now, one person from Guatemala has come into board, but otherwise, basically, it is Germany, UK, and Italy, and many other countries, Portugal, Spain. Quite European-centric. And I'm very much privileged. In 49 years, the only 2 years they saw a non-European president was myself in 2005, 2006. And if somebody asks me what made them to take you as the president, is it your brilliance? Is it your understanding of project management? Or is it, what is it that 6 years vice president, 99 to 2004, and then 2005, 2006 president, and then chairman of IPMA, 7-8. I would only say one thing. I'm an average student, though I might have scored #1 ranking. I never have arrogance that I know the subject, or I dictate people, no, not to anybody. But what I have believed, and I'd like you to take the case study of that, you believe in what you believe in. Right or wrong is not the issue. Right or wrong is not the issue. I have right to express myself. Right or wrong is not the issue. Not arrogance. I have no right to express my arrogance. I have right to express my belief whether this is right or wrong. It may not be accepted by my seniors. That's a different story. But you have right to speak. Not in front of your boss, you say, sir, brilliant idea, what a great idea. You go to your room, most stupid idea. This chameleon thinking will not last long. Will not last long. Modesty. Say your idea, sir, I think this is the way we are thinking. Somebody with a bigger vision, with a bigger responsibility, can reject it. Director IPE, give ideas to him, 10 ideas, 20 ideas, as a faculty member, as a student. Whether your ideas are accepted or not, forget about the results. Use Gita. We are worried about, a faculty member will be worried about, my brilliant idea has not been accepted by this stupid director. That right he doesn't have. Ladies and gentlemen, that right faculty member doesn't have. That is the only right he doesn't have, to enforce his idea as the most brilliant idea. When he becomes a director, he can take up that call. Because director has different responsibilities. Same thing in the big business organizations. In 4 years, I got 3 promotions in BHEL. At the age of 33, I was heading one of the divisions of BHEL, which normally people will do it at 57, 58. Not because I was brilliant. I was modestly saying that is the way we should try to work. And people will fall. My ideas to my management, many times not accepted, I did not worry about it. I continue to give ideas. Maybe one idea they will accept. This is one thing which you have right. Very modestly, without arrogance, speak your mind. Don't suffocate your mind. Don't suffocate your mind. Maybe it's a stupid thing. Don't worry about it. Don't analyze that it's stupid or not stupid. Forget about analysis. Let your heart speak. And that means you have confidence to express. And as I was mentioning, self-confidence. So if that confidence people felt, Europe is understood from a small developing nation. Adesh Jain has come, whose track record in the country is not good. How can he manage Brussels? How can he manage European Union? Coming from Delhi, our cost will go up for his coming to Delhi, from Delhi to Brussels. But they realize that he has certain amount of common thing what we can build up together. Let us give that responsibility. And I'm very happy that I got that responsibility. So I would say this is very, very strong association. Professor Mishra is the local president of the Hyderabad chapter. We have to revive these chapters. We have 14 chapters we have to revive. We are requesting him to become, from the next 3 years, National Managing Committee member. Because people like Dr. Mishra and many people could play a role at the national level now, not at the regional level. Ministry of Shipping and Ministry of Transport are our live members. Government of India is not a live member of any other association, to my knowledge. We have invited in our programs for the last 20 years, all the people who matters. At least they will come and attend to our programs. They will listen to 1.5 hours. Something will go into their mind. Mr. Chidambaram, Karan Singh, a lot of people. Dr. Manmohan Singh also, we did a program for Guwahati in 95. He was the finance minister. We had made a point that the state public sector enterprise in Assam state should also get exposed. And he comes from the member, parliament, Rajya Sabha member from that state. And he came for the valedictory address. This last year only we had petroleum minister to inaugurate, and T.K. Nair was that time advisor to Prime Minister. Very good thinking. Now there comes technical part. I like you, ladies and gentlemen. This is a very important slide. This would change your thinking. Where does this word project come from? The word project come from the Latin word. The Latin word is projectum. Projectum means to throw something forward. Whatever I'm doing now and you're doing now is for the next second, next minute, next hour. Nothing we are doing about the past. Even we are referring to the past, it is to build future. Any reference to past is towards building future. People talk about the past without action plan to build future. It is useless. They can drink beer and talk about it, but they are not contributing. Everything you do now is for future. Everything. And the experience which you are gaining now has two components. And this is something for the first time I'm expressing in my presentations. It has flashed to me when I was coming from Munich to Delhi on 2nd October. And this is something which I'm going to make a slide out of it, but I'm sharing this idea. This idea could be totally rubbish, which I would like to know whether it's rubbish or not. But the idea which I'm projecting to you, especially with the learned professors or learning professors, and all of you can validate whether it's correct or not. I'll take some time on this. Every second experience, every minute, every hour, every day's experience you gain has two components. Like a good cholesterol and a bad cholesterol. HDL, LDL. By doing exercise, you improve your good cholesterol. In many ways, by good diet, you improve your HDL. So this is all right. Individually, you have these ratios. What is the range of HDL and LDL? But another ratio which is important in the medical science, which I do my blood test and show to people, is the ratio HDL to LDL. Ratio is very important to know how healthy you are.